The Governing Council of the Federal University Ado-Ekiti and Federal University of Science Otukpo have been advised to work towards repositioning the institution for better performance. The Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, gave the admonition while inaugurating the principal officers of the Federal Technology and Environmental Sciences in Ekiti and the peer pro-chancellor of Federal University of Health Sciences Otukpo, Benue State, the two institutions in Abuja. Correspondent Kuliuju completes the story.
Speaking during the inauguration of the Pro-Chancellor and Council members of the two institutions, the Minister of Education restated the commitment of the present administration under President Bola Tinubu to providing qualitative education for Nigerian youths. He posited that the various policies initiated by the administration in the education sector are testimony of the federal government determination to ensure socio-economic development through qualitative education.
You are inheriting the opportunity to serve the country via being council members and principal staff of Federal University of Health Sciences of Otukpo. You have its assets, you have its all the liabilities as well. The previous administration might not have done really well because the amount of money that has been sunk into that university, your permanent site should be much more of a befitting site, but not where it is. But it's not where it is today. I'm charging you. This is one responsibility. You have to move quickly to really sit down and look at how you can configure things and start getting the maximum use of your permanent sites.
He, however, tasked the new Pro-Chancellor of the Federal University of Health Science Otukpo, Benue State, and the principal officers of the Federal Technology and Environmental Sciences in Ekiti to carry out their duties under the ambit of the law and work for the development of their respective institutions. Other speakers at the event expressed their commitment and support for the educational policy of the Tinubu's-led administration for rapid development.
Or a child in your community, or a child in your state, or a child in Nigeria, you have a role to play to ensure that really every citizen has an opportunity for an education, and not just any kind of education, but qualitative education. But for you that are here today, the Pro-Chancellors and Chairman of Councils that are present today, your job now is, I wouldn't say more difficult, but I will say that the scope now is broader.
The President signed this bill into law, and from where you were, you ensure that whatever the ministry needed to do immediately was done. And electronically, you coordinated with the Honorable Minister of State and the Permanent Secretary and the Minister to ensure that the necessary letters and necessary recommendation went from here to Mr. President, advising him to please go ahead and sign that bill into law.
The Acting Vice Chancellor and his team, I'm aware of the enormous task ahead of us. I'll be counting on your unalloyed support and cooperation to place Federal University of Health Sciences Otukpo in its rightful position as Nigeria's first dedicated Federal University of Health Sciences.
High point of the event was the inauguration of the Pro-Chancellor of the Federal University of Health Sciences Otukpo, Benue State, and the principal officers of the Federal University of Technology and Environmental Sciences in Ekiti by the Minister of Education. From Abuja, Kuliuju, Galaxy TV.